welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to play Renegades by X Ambassador. It's a pretty easy song to play, very simple chords. It's just F minor, A, G, and D. Very, very simple, very easy. The only thing that's kind of weird is the fact that there's an alternate G. It's not really meant to be strummed though. This is more for the part of the song. It's for the picking pattern. Instead of doing with this chord, you'll do it with the modified G. So yeah, first what you're going to want to do is you're going to learn the picking pattern. So we'll start with the first chord, which is F minor, which if you don't know, it is on the, it's on the 2nd fret with the formation of an A minor. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your thumb, put it on the A string. Your middle finger will be on the B string, and your index finger will be on the G string. So you're gonna go thumb, ring, or sorry, thumb, middle, thumb, index. Pretty simple, but there is a little bit of a pattern there. It's not just, you can do that if you want to play a more simplified version, but for the version I'm going to be teaching you, it is much more of the pattern. So instead of going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, it's 1, 2, and 1. It's 1, 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1. So without me saying anything, it sounds like this. So yeah, it's pretty simple. And you'll do that like this. And then you'll switch to your next chord. So you'll go thumb middle, thumb index, thumb middle, thumb first, thumb middle, thumb first. So it's thumb middle, thumb first, switch chords. And your chord you'll be doing is in a standard A. And it'll be the exact same thing. So you'll go sorry, no, it won't be the same thing. My bad, because it's the wrong chord. You're gonna go, and then you'll switch to your D chord, and you'll go thumb on the D string, and then your pointer and middle are in the same strings. It's the same pattern, so it should sound like this put together. Very simple, very easy. And then you'll move on to your A this time. Now you're on your A string, or your A chord, I mean. And it's the exact same thing, except you're going back to the same pattern that you did with the first chord. So instead of being your thumb on the D string, you'll put it back on the A string. Each of these chords are going to be played the same way, meaning same pattern and for the same duration. You're not going to go and then switch. It'll just be nice, simple, and quick, and then you'll switch. And then the next chord, which is the final chord that you'll need to know, is the final picking chord that you'll need to know is the modified G. So a regular G has 2 ways of playing it. You could either put your pinky and ring finger on 3rd fret on the top 2 strings, and then your middle finger on 3rd fret bottom E string, and then 2nd fret with your index finger on the A string. but I find it a little bit easier just to get rid of the pinky and then move your ring finger to that 3rd fret string right there. It does sound a little bit different, but it works. So if you don't want to do the and you just want to stick with for your chord, that's fine. But so this is a regular G, and we're gonna do a modified version. So you're gonna take your middle finger and you're gonna put it on 3rd fret of the B string, and then you're gonna take your index finger, 3rd fret of your G string, and then your ring finger will be on the 4th fret of the G string. It's not gonna sound good strummed because it's not meant to be strummed like that. But again, you're gonna have the same pattern, except this time you got your thumb on the E string. And then you'll go back to this for one more time. So all the way through it sounds like this. Pretty simple. Yeah, it's pretty easy. And then once you go, you'll go through that 2 times, like how I just did just there. And then you'll go into the strumming part, which sounds like this. So it's the same chords, except instead of using that modified G, we are using a regular G. Again, whichever way you want to play the G, it doesn't really matter to me. So yeah, the strumming pattern, it sounds like this on your first chord. So it'll go, when you do your first chord, it should sound down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. And then you'll switch into your D chord. Again, it's the same chord progression. So you'll go, oh, sorry, that's my bad. You'll go, and it's the same thing. It's the same. Same thing. And then you'll go back to this first chord again, and you'll play it a second time. It's the same thing, kind of just alternates off between going through the twice and the twice. So altogether, it should sound like this. That's what the chords sound like. Now putting both the picking and the chords together, it should sound like this. And then you kind of just repeat it from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you want to see a couple more like this, I can explain a couple more songs and do other tutorials like this. So just leave a like, subscribe, comment, make sure to tell me any songs that you want me to learn, because I don't know a ton of songs, but I'm willing to learn them and then teach them. All right, have a good one.